Good evening. Good evening, boys. Yes. I have the lady boys ready in the back toilet. They're ready. They are doing the can right now. They're doing the can, you know. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Welcome everyone. Welcome King Alpha, welcome Charity Champs, welcome Toilet, welcome Ivano, welcome TSI. Welcome everyone. Everyone got the Tylenol ready? Oh yeah. Gonna chow on Tylenol like it's going out of style. All right. Time to get some silver case going. I heard you missed the game. I heard it's probably gonna be very strange. Yep. I took mine already today. Oh, somebody's ahead of us. we gotta do the Tylenol. All right. So yeah. I will go right into silver case because when Toilet said earlier we are gonna to some heart today, he meant obviously reading, because we have a lot of reading to do. Like you don't know how much reading. It's gonna be the most reading ever. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm afraid. I'm very afraid of it. It's probably too much reading for me. But I will do it anyways. Because, you know, you'll never know what happens. So yeah. Ahead of schedule. Exactly. You ready? You ready? You've been ready the entire time, right? There it is, silver case. Oh yeah, I knew it. It's all understretched. Okay, now it's 100%. After this one, I'm gonna read some gay furry shit, or just some gay shit. So get ready. Get ready for it. Yeah? We need something like, I like this, don't get me wrong, but I really need a palate cleanser after this one. I need something that is just fucking incredible gay and has furries, probably. But the problem is, and this is something I've noticed a lot. It's like all visual novels with furries have porn in them. Oh my god, did I tell you about my experience with Claw Star Wrestling? So I planned to make a video on Claw Star Wrestling. The author and artist of Claw Star Wrestling helped both with Undefeated in some capacity. And that's how I've essentially found out about it. And I was basically like, oh yeah, this sounds cool. Claw Star Wrestling. And as you know me, I like wrestling, right? I like wrestling. And I was like, yeah, bring on the gay wrestling. And I start reading it, and like within 5 to 10 minutes, they're back in the in the locker room, and they have like a fucking face sitting session and dick sucking session, and I'm like, look, I'm all for horny shit and doing it like mega horny and stuff, but not like this where there's absolutely no build up to it and nothing. And like, I get it, man. They even said it a disclaimer at the start. This visual novel is mega horny, and I was like, okay, that's fine, but like face sitting and dick sucking within 10 minutes of the start is like, I feel still the sex in visual novels needs to be fucking earned and not like handed out like candies. And I mean, I think it's fine. Like, the art was pretty good. I like the character designs pretty much as well, but like the writing immediately crumbled. Like, give it a little bit of time at least. Give it a little bit of plot development before you have like all the horny shit happening. That's always my kind of main gripe with these kind of things. But yeah, I'm not one to talk. I haven't even released anything about my visual novel, so we'll see how that goes. It's not really a record. Like, I distinctly remember that you had some visual novels where it like immediately starts out with sex. But yeah, I mean, even a game like Dead Aegis it does take a little bit of time with the fetish shit, you know, and with the horny shit. I mean, it's not a lot of time, but it takes time, you know. Already lunchtime. I don't understand what I... Damn Red, you look happy about something. You sleep well too? I think I just need to check the computer again. Like always, just the computer. Daily Mail, today's word. The cautious remains unscathed. Be careful and you won't make mistakes. Careful, huh? Even when careful, you can still get lost. Like if your map is wrong. Okay then. Mikumu, I think that was it. What a fucking hassle. Maybe I'll just ask the bat directly. It's so easy sometimes. Just gotta check your computer and it's all... Meet the old guy. I met with that old guy. I get what you mean. He's weird. He's a weird old man. Even though I'm right in front of him talking, it feels like he's starting off a mile away while speaking to you. Seems like he doesn't care whether or not I even exist. That Mikumu 77 pollution problem was caused by Yukimura group, according to the old man. It actually was the Yukimura group that pushed for the development of Mikumu 77. Also, he told me a creepy story, another damn. fairy tale. What he told me was this. A demon marked a girl with a seal that would bring disaster. The people were baffled by it. Some boys surrounded the girl to protect her, but the people had turned into a violent mob and took her away. The innocent girl had her feathers plucked and was sacrificed. What feathers plucked? Was she a bird or something? Bird people are real? Confirmed. Let's develop the plot of why his stepbrother is home from college. Just saying. Damn, this is intense. Why stepbro is home from college? Okay, so let me develop the plot. So stepbro came back from college because it was summertime. It was summer break. And he wanted to come home to see his family. And with that, he came back. He changed dramatically, actually. It wasn't the little stepbrother that you remembered. He became big because while he was in university, he hit the gym and did a number on his body, but not the bad kind of number, the good kind of number. And as he walked into the door, he was just drawing your eyes to him. You felt a connection that you've never felt before. Or your body had a reaction you never considered before when you looked at your stepbrother. He was different, and so was your view of him. You couldn't do it. He was your stepbrother after all. I mean, it was biological, but it was still that forbidden fruit that was standing in the door, stretching out his arms for getting a hug from his big brother he hasn't seen in over 2 years. And when you stand up, get over there and give him a hug, and it's the best fucking hug you've ever given someone. And your stepbrother, hugs you really, really tight, and you can feel the muscles he've built up over those 2 years. And you... It's not a family boat, so all accounts it's free reign. Some people would disagree. There was another story about a girl and some boys. There's a continuation, but it makes no sense. I have no idea what this guy is trying to say. Each of the kids in this story is either blind, deaf, or dumb, apparently. Additionally, he says the factory was producing weapons to fight off an alien invasion. What the fuck, right? If it were you, you probably would have tossed your tape recorder in the gutter at this point. But I feel like there's some truth mixed in with the old guy's story. And people who had turned into a violent mob, etc. Hey, do you remember the origins of the Bat's third riddle? The story about the crazy family riding a horse to hell? I think that story may be referring to his violent mob. Maybe I should just do storytelling time. You give me a subject and I make a storyteller. Apparently people like it. That's pretty hard, not gonna lie. I just made that shit out on the fly, guys. Come on. Yukimura Mansion blow up. Newsflash, at approximately 9:50 a.m. today, July 11th, the home of Yukimura Group chairman Yukimura suddenly erupted in flames and explosions. It appears to have been caused by a bomb. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. That usually happens when a bomb goes off. So far, no one appears to have been injured. Neither the police nor news agencies have received contact from anyone claiming responsibility. The Yukimura Mansion? The fuck is going on? Doesn't take much to get me going to... Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Just takes a pack of poppers and ladyboys, right? Wait a second. At least tell me what the hell happened. I can't say shit. Right. Just go back home for now. I don't have time to waste with hacks. Hold up. In that case, I want to say something. Next time. We're on emergency call right now. You hear the sirens, right? But... anyway, keep out of this shit. Hey, wait. Fuck, what the hell is going on? Oh, by the way, Ivano, since you weren't here yesterday, I'm gonna tell you as well. Tomorrow, after anime, I'm going to stream. Surprise. Motherfuckers. I announced it yesterday. I just repeated today. We are gonna do that reset until it's finished. No, that reset. I still have that movie game on the docket that I want to finished. I want to have finished. I started like Monday 2 weeks ago. So if you wanna watch that to get up to speed, it's not even that long. It's like 1.5 hours stream. So, but I think you were there. You were shitting on it. No, were you there? I don't remember. I don't remember anything. I have Alzheimer's. Boys, I have Alzheimer's. It's over. It's fucking over. Nope, I wasn't there. After that weird thing with Yukimura Mansion getting blown up, looks like something has happened to Chairman Yukimura himself. It's still just a rumor, but most of the rumors from this particular news agency turn out to be true. Though plenty of care will be required for info concerning the Yukimura Zaibatsu. Stock prices too. I might have been, but I wouldn't shit on it. Somebody shat on it. I don't remember. Oh, it was what's his name? The guy who's always coming in and talking about anything but the stream. What's his name? Yunat, I think. Yeah, that's him. He was like, oh bro, this is like cheap Alien. Yeah, no shit, I can see that myself. That's the fun of it. It's apparent that the higher-ups here at my company are acting strange. I assume there's gonna be some sort of press embargo. Something is happening to the Yukimura group. Maybe threats from the bomber or something. By the way, you went to Mikumu 77, right? Find anything new? And how about contact from the bat? I can't just be a coincidence. We find out about that stuff. We find out about that stuff at Mikumo 77. And then the home of the chairman of the Yokimura group, which basically killed the town of Mikumo, gets blown up. Maybe the bat tipped someone off. He must have known something. The bat. Sounds like. I remember Shittigoat still wakes the deep about Scottish guy out in Ulrich. Yeah, that I mean, it was a fine game. Like, fine means like it was a perfectly adequate, on my chart, at least 6 to 7 out of 10. But yeah, it's not like something where I say, oh, I have to replay that one. That's definitely not what it was. I'm having a lot more fun with Dead Reset. At least Dead Reset is completely earnest in what it is. Maybe the bat tipped someone off. He must have known something. Or possibly he himself was the barber. You saw the news about the bombing? You said that you felt something too, right? How do you plan to move? What the hell are the HC unit guys doing? Can't get a hold of them. I know. I think the bat is suspicious too. Morishima memo. I went to Mikumo 77 for 3 days. Of course I wasn't able to set foot inside the factories, but it was still surprising to see that it had been left as is for the past 20 years. Mikumo 77 is like a ghost town now. Nobody lives there. The buildings are all old and fucked up. I feel called out here. Old and fucked up, huh? The roads are filled with potholes looking from higher ground. The old factories show off a black silhouette. The factories are relatively small. The small factories take up all the space. Who wrote this shit? Like, what? The old factories show off a black silhouette. The factories are relatively small. The small factories take up all the space. What fucking sentences? Oh my god, it brain broke me. Holy shit. With almost no open areas. Like, some weird plants cropping up. Or like guts made out of metal. Or guts made out of metal were gathered together, all dead. Oh, the Ulrich with the hot oil worker. Bitch, I flooded my basement. I mean, the Ulrich had also a flooded basement, so you and the Ulrich basically had a lot in common. The only difference was the hot oil worker went into the other basement, unfortunately, in the Ulrich basement, not into your basement. I'm sorry, Violet. Well, that's right as well as fuck when he wrote so again. I think Suda, it's the trademark Suda writing, just a lot more unhinged than you know, because he had basically free reign when he made this, as far as I know. Nobody was like challenging him or doing anything really. It's all the Tylenol. That could be true as well. Maybe Suda was on Tylenol while he wrote this. Maybe I should hurry up and report the info I brought back from Mikumo 77. I probably know who did it. Definitely asked Tism. I thought the Tism was more rare in Japan. Maybe I'm also very wrong about that. I would know. No. All people, if you have autism, if you have ADHD, if you have ADD, it doesn't matter. You're always welcome here as long as you're a decent being. I don't care. That is important. I know, and I know you all know that, but I just felt lazy. Shit. If this ends up being pointless, I'm gonna lose my shit. He's gonna lose his shit, so he craps his pants. I went to the HC unit and grabbed a guy named Morikawa and gave him a message for Kusabi. I said I wanted to give him some materials concerning Mikumo 77. Uncle Orca is a go, thank you. But it's no good, he obviously wasn't taking me seriously. The guys in the HC unit are out for blood. And they are probably not seeing what's right in front of their eyes. Regarding Yukimura, it looks like they have no intention of telling me what's going on. I guess private citizens don't have the right to know. Well, I don't have to tell them shit either, you know? Heinous crime. Yeah. Heinous crime unit is the heinous crime unit. Let's fucking go. Anal crimes. Crimes against anality. Crimes against anality. The three kids from the old man's fairy tale, the princess who died, the girl. This is for sure. According to the old newspapers, a 7-year-old girl was killed. The person responsible was caught and punished. However, there are many points of doubt in this case, and the injuries sustained by the girl were so bad that they couldn't have been done by just one person. They apparently found blood of different blood types in her body. In the end, the story was wiped out quickly and everyone forgot about it. But if it was a violent mob who killed the girl, then stuff starts to make sense. There are some really intriguing anal. There we have it again. Anal. Oh my god, Heinous Crime Unit. I've seen that movie. Of course you did. You're a true porn connoisseur. You got a coffee can in there. Wait, they shoved an entire coffee can into an anus? Holy shit. There's some really intriguing analytical reports about the victims of the pollution at Mikumo 77. Those affected suffered from terrible asthma and overwhelming fatigue mainly, but on top of that it wasn't known at the time, but the hazardous waste contained a certain type of narcotic substance which was possibly really fucked up. Which possibly really fucked up people. What? Ah, Jesus Christ, Orko, learn to read. At the time, but the hazardous waste contained a certain type of narcotic substance, which possibly really fucked people up. Yes, very stretchy. Man, that guy is gonna have issues later down the line. This narcotic substance has a stimulant effect which causes violent obsession. Maybe this caused the people to turn into a violent mob, which is why the girl was killed. So that leaves the two boys who tried to protect the princess. Of these three people, one was blind, one was deaf, and one was dumb. If the old man's story is correct, 20 years have passed and they've become adults. Where are they and what are they doing now? I'm almost certain that it was those two boys who blew up the Yukimura mansion. However, I look at it, that's the only thing that makes sense. I wonder how Kusabi will react to those materials. Can that dude even understand those fairy tales? Also the bad Erika's theory that the words to the riddles themselves have meaning seems to be correct. A blind man, is that one of them? Who is the bad? And what about Kamui? Is even Kamui somehow connected to Yukimura? The HC unit is really on the move. Something is still happening. What the hell is going on? Getting revenge 20 years after the fact. Oh yeah. We're gonna go back to Typhoon for some reason. We didn't even go anywhere. We just went back. We circled around. That was absolutely pointless. I mean, we probably didn't see anything else about it, but holy shit, was that pointless. Just we're sitting in the car, got more info, and then back to Typhoon we go. Could have stayed at Typhoon for that shit. Did we find anything about the bat? We've really been over when and how you first came into contact with him. This shit is no longer going to fly. I need some info from you. With all these extensions for your reports, you've already broken your contract. If you don't reply within 48 hours, dramatic measures will be taken. You'll be in a world full of shit. Who threatens his employee like that? Holy fuck, dude. Like, yeah, get bent, bitch. Open this executable. No. No! No! I don't wanna open it. No! Ah. There I was, barbecue sauce all over my tits. There's a joke in there I don't want to make right now. I don't want to do this. Congratulations. It's the famous Festa. Yay. Uh-oh, you're already fucked. No stopping it now. You're getting totally fucked. Oh, God. Why did you open that file, you absolute fucking idiot? This isn't Kick, bro. What the hell is this? Fuck. Looks like I've been hit with a virus. Why did you open this, you absolute fucking freak? Why? Why are people like this? I guess. Shit. God damn it. Motherfucker. Okay, I got it. Sorry, but I've got my shit all packed up and compressed and loaded to my laptop. So you know, go fuck yourself, virus. Great. That was very real, I guess. Fireworks, huh? Yukimura Mansion. Now the explosions start. Maybe they are trying to set it up like some sort of festival. Criminals sure do love blowing shit up real good. Is that it? Who the fuck? I don't want to go to the phone. Yeah, chill telephone. Called him a dumb MF, but YouTube censored it. Ah. No, it didn't really censor it. I hear getting fisted isn't so bad. I hear getting fisted isn't so bad. Okay, YouTube censored it apparently. Yeah, I switched over to the regular chat. I forgot that it was a top chat again. I still haven't looked in the options how I can turn that shit off. Hello, it's me. Oh, hey, Kusabi, right? I heard from Morikawa. It's good. There's something regarding Mikumu 77 that I just have to talk to you about. I called him the whole word, so that's why. Type out motherfucker again, Ivano. I want to see if it's getting censored. Just type it out and press enter. Okay. But wait. I didn't give any information right now. Listen, Yukimura is fine. Other than that, I can't say shit for now. Who was the bomber? Gang, no fun? No fun. No fun, police. Looking into it. There should be 2 men left who were originally from Mikumo. May have been there. I see. Do you mean some kind of lead? No. But try checking that place out. Mikumo. No fun, but we need fun. Okay, the only fun that I can offer then to you is myself. I'll put my tits away then. Okay. Put the poppers in. Tuck the poppers in, Violet. No more fun tonight. No more fun. Fun has been cancelled. Mikumo. Listen up, people's lives are at stake, so don't say shit about this to anyone. We aren't letting anyone from the media getting anywhere near this. No! Dang, no papas either. No papas are cancelled too. It's all cancelled. No fun, no poppers, no nothing, no lady boys. I'm sending the lady boys home. I know they're in the back. I told you. But there's no lady boys tonight. Lady boys are going home as we speak. I'm sending them home. Ladies, put your dicks away and go home. See? No lady boys. What up, my hoes? I just sent the lady boys home, bum. If anything got leaked to the bomber and it gets found out, everyone involved will be fucked. Of course I won't. I'm tired. You're tired from the lady boys? Or just from working and learning? And so for now, I'm hanging up. No lady boys for toilet. This is a Wendy's. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Exactly. So Yukimura is okay. Something is definitely going on. Shit, I'm all out of fleets. Forever without them. I know you were right. Been living for so long, but I'm out of fleets. Just life, gotta get used to the schedule. I'll be on for the next couple of years. The next couple of years sounds like a long time. I hope you can make it through. You could have pulled up to an Arby's. Do lady boys work at an Arby's? Can't get an MD in a week. Oh yeah. I mean, you technically probably can. I bet there's some sketchy universities somewhere in the world that will just give you the degree if you pay enough money. and then you have it in a week, but you probably aren't a very decent doctor. Well, they have the meat. I'm gonna be honest, I'm from Europe. I don't even know what Arby's has. Totally fucked. Red, lend me a wisdom. You are not just living in elegance, right? I mean, you can't understand me anyway, but still. Oh yeah, the old guy. True, I could go to the Middle East or India that are notorious for those services, but I'd like to practice, so I'm gonna take the long way around. Yeah, probably. Arby's has the meat. Arby's, we have the meats. So I guess that's their slogan, all the meats. Okay. Where's my Barafur meat then, Arby's? I can't rely on the Heinous Crime Unit. I'm sick of waiting for mail from the bat too. If I'm gonna proceed further, I'm gonna have to talk to the old survivor from Mikumu. He'd know who the two boys were. Does that meat pass the food safety audit though? Probably not. It's from America. I need to move. Sorry, Ivano. Ivano gets it. Nope, our meat sucks. Ooh. Ovo. I went to the address I got from Erica. And it ended up being a small, dingy apartment building. Doesn't look so dingy on the screen. I wish just the art would, like, match what they are saying. And I knocked on the door. An old man with the veins bulging out of his temples stuck his face through. He looked a bit clammy and sick. I could tell you stories about Arby's. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. I mean, I probably wouldn't eat at Arby's if I'm in the US anyway, so you don't have to really tell me those stories. Because I heard online Arby's is probably the worst fast food chain in the US. And I heard that from multiple sources that are not linked to each other, and I kind of believe them. I worked for years at Burger King during my college years. I wouldn't ever eat there. I came to ask you about Mikumo, I told him. For some reason, he seemed to smirk at my statement. He invited me into his apartment with a smile. Run! That's Jeffrey fucking Dahmer you are talking to. Bum gets it. Cough, cough. Pardon me. I'm not in the best of health. I see. Go ahead and lie down, don't mind me. So, what do you need? Arby's sucks, but the French dip is still pretty good. I mean, if their only fame to glory is a fucking French dip, I will still avoid it. Especially if the French dip is framed as pretty good. I think you can get pretty good French dips elsewhere too. I used to steal the Arches from there. What the fuck is an Arches? There's some code word for Tylenol. Could probably make it at home. That is the best way of doing it anyways. Make it yourself. Because then you control what goes inside. The only thing I will have stuck in my head is someone telling me that a picture of the sliced beef sandwich looked like an AI generated lady bits Arby's. The gravy you dip the sandwich into. They give you gravy for sandwich dipping? What the fuck? Who dips his sandwich into gravy? Why would you do that? There's already sauce on the fucking sandwich. Is this an American thing again? This has to be an American thing again. You already have fucking sauce on the sandwich. Why would you fucking dip sandwich into additional sauce? Yes, American thing. The French dip, bro. I don't care about the fucking French dip, okay? Why would you put your fucking sandwich into more sauce? I'm getting a fucking brain aneurysm here. Homemade tomato soup with grilled cheese on the side is great. Yes, I will agree to that. That sounds actually like a reasonable meal. You need the sauce. Why do I need the sauce? It's just meat and cheese. You need the sauce. I don't get it. I'm too European for that. I'm sorry. I just, why would... So there's no lettuce, there's no pickles, nothing else on that fucking sandwich apart from meat and cheese. Otherwise, it's not a French dip. The thing I don't understand is people eating pizza with a dip. Like, why? Angry Sicilian screams. Because that's why. I've seen people dip their pizza slices into fucking ranch dressing. And it is a sight to behold. There were 3 kids in Mikumo, right? Oh, the kids. Yeah, they were there. I want to know what happened to those kids. You got any smokes? No lettuce or tomatoes, just roast beef and shitty melted Kraft cheese. And there's also no sauce on the sandwich. So they give you sauce on the side that you dip the fucking sandwich in. This is even worse than I thought. Sauce makes it taste better. Listen, America, I didn't say this intelligent one. My God. This is my brain. Ah. I can't. Huh? Oh yeah, there you go. Please tell me what you know. Hey, what is it? That's good. These are some good smokes. That's wonderful. But yeah, there was some terrible stuff. I mean, what happened 20 years ago? Those kids had grown up together. They were really close. Always getting into mischief together. And while sleeping, they shaved my beard off. I mean, you probably deserved that, right, old man? Like, really cleanly and nicely. No, wait, that was my grandkids. Come on, buddy. Oh, yeah. Those 3 kids had a leader born into a poor factory worker's family. What was the name again? Really clever kid. That the princess? The right-hand man. Oh yeah, it was a boy named Fuyuki. He didn't talk much, but he was a smart kid. So that's the first guy. There was another selfish little boy named Kiseki too. So that's the second guy. And what happened? What happened? Some really bad stuff. They ganged up on the kids. Did some horrible stuff to them. What did they do? The first kid, they gouged his eye out. Then they sewed his eyes shut with a needle and a thread. Another one had his mouth filled with oil and soon shut. The last one had his ears stabbed out with a stick and had his eardrums crushed. See no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. Seriously? So that's what happened to them. So, who is see no evil, who is speak no evil, and who is hear no evil? Far as who was which, all lost in the fog of my memory. So then the bad is... We'll find out who Batman is. The bad is Bruce Wayne! Morishima, 20 years ago. There were 3 friends, a girl and 2 boys. For some reason, the girl was horribly assaulted by the violent mob from people from Ikumu and was raped. The 2 boys tried to save her, but they were captured by the mob. The 3 had their eyes, ears, and mouths shut. This is what that riddle from the bat was talking about. They were drenched in oil, or just attacked with it, stabbed, and they were sewn up with a needle and a thread. Who was eaten by their parents? That means their parents turned a blind eye to what was happening. The bat can write mails, so he can't either speak or can't hear. The one who had their eyes gouged out and sewn up was either the girl or the one who isn't the bat. The one who had oil poured into their mouth and had it sewn up was also either the girl or the other one who isn't the bat. And now the 2 boys are attempting to get revenge for what happened 20 years ago. They are after Yukimura, the one responsible for causing the pollution and everything else. When I get home, I gotta restore my desktop PC. Before that, I gotta clean out the turtle's tank. Man, that was very nonchalant. Like, oh yeah, she got fucked by a group of people, and then they got like really messed up stuff. Jesus, yes, exactly. I pray to him every night too, when I read stuff like that. Got horribly dark very quickly. Looks fine. Well, the hard disk is clean. I guess this'll do just fine. I'm warning you, if you don't reply, your contact will be terminated. You're almost out of time. My computer got fucked up by a virus and I couldn't send any emails. Sorry about that. About the bat. He must be a Kamui believer. I heard his name amongst some rumors on the internet. He hasn't mailed me back again yet. Apart from that, I absolutely have no info. So conversely, if you've got any info, I'd like you to share it with me. I'm still investigating and I'll keep going. Just a quick note, that's all. Still here eating lunch with the ladyboys. Tokyo's fucked. Yeah, Tokyo's really fucked. What do you have for lunch, toilet? Ladyboy sausage, huh? I can't tell the client about the time the bat crashed into my chat. It would break my non-disclosure agreement as I was chatting with Erika. Can't explain that. Why was the girl at Mikumo raped and beaten? There must be a reason. She was sacrificed. If I know who she was, I could probably figure out that too. You wouldn't believe beans and rice. Oh god. Doesn't sound like a lot of fun. The eagle does not catch flies. Even if an eagle is starving to death, it won't reduce itself to eating garbage. Well, then the eagle has to die. That is pretty easy. I think the eagle couldn't even stand himself on flies. Even if it's starving. You gotta feed those muscles and everything. Bar check hammer. I'm gonna check my hammer. Been a while, I guess it has. By the way, whatever happened with those riddles you were talking about? Oh yeah, those. I finally worked them all out. I went in on a little trip. I knew it. So you won a trip after all. Thanks to you. In that case, how about a drink? I guess I have no choice. Fix yourself one of whatever you like. Tokyo's room. The perpetrators of the bombing of Yukimura Group Chairman Yukimura's mansion on July 11th were found to have committed suicide. According to the reports, there were 2 suspects, both of whom were unemployed with no known address. Currently, the location, time, and motive for the suicides have yet to be publicized, but the police are expected to make an announcement soon. With the press embargo, this is still top secret. but it looks like Chairman Yukimura was kidnapped. The kidnappers were two people from Mikumo 77, Fuyuki and Hiseki, but Hiseki died immediately after the Yukimura mansion bombing, so it looks like the main perpetrator is Fuyuki. Although there was an embargo on Fuyuki and Hiseki's suicides too, it was broken. Hiseki was blind, and Fuyuki, the one who jumped into the smokestack and killed himself, was a deaf mute. Now, don't freak out, but both men had their eyes and mouths soon shut. Oh, so most of what the bat has said matches up. I never thought this whole thing would get this bad. But why did those two return Chairman Yukimura unharmed and then kill themselves? Maybe Hiseki dying messed up their plan. So we remember, right? There was at least this guy that the main protagonist followed into the industrial area and then he jumped into the smokestack. So that means that guy just oofed himself or killed himself and down the chimney, obviously. And yeah, this is what happened apparently. So we are getting actually a pretty fucking good look at all that is happening in the other chapters. Who would have guessed? Yukimura unharmed, and then maybe Hiseki dying messed up their plan, and so Fuyuki decided to die too. Something is definitely not right here. This whole case is still full of mysteries. Yeah. This mail has been set to reach you on a specified date. I'm not the bat. My name is Hiseki. This is probably pretty disappointing for you. When I first received your mistaken mail, it was kind of fun, and so as thanks, no, actually as a prank, I chose you to be a spectator for my little parade. You were apparently quite a good spectator. I'm happy about that. Do you like parade fireworks? The bat was Hiseki. No. Just thought he was the bat, but it turned out that I happen to have been talking to Hiseki all along. But he was able to write mails even though he was blind. Huh. How can a blind man write emails? Was dictation software back then a thing? Smoke Shop Mulholland. One carton of the regular. Here you go. Placebo, right? It's hot again today. Well, it's summer, so... By the way, do you have good eyesight? Not especially. I can't just make out the 88 on that big sign way over there. Yeah, I'm back watching the stream. My favorite ladyboy wanted to help me with something. Oh my. That's actually BA from Bath. Oh. I guess I didn't notice. Not a problem of noticing. What do you want? What do you do when you watch TV and stuff? I turn the volume way up so I can see properly. What? You turn the volume way up so you can see properly? What? That is something an old person would actually say. Oh my god, this is fucking hilarious. I turned the volume way up so I can see properly. Turning the volume way up, that's basically the same as seeing, right? Wait a second. Sound. He's back home. Same day, 7:24 p.m. Tokyo's room. It turns out that blind internet users aren't rare at all. There are all sorts of systems for the blind, like voice input, text reading functions, all kinds of shit. I feel like Hiseki is the guy you can't hate. He was almost definitely the bomber, but apart from that, when I think about our back and forth via mail, he really had a good sense for that kind of prank. I don't know how good of a spectator I was, though. I received my final email from the bat, or Hiseki rather. I'll forward it to you. He likely died because of what they planned to do. I think the stuff these guys were doing was all a part of the plan from the beginning. The HC unit is probably handling Yukimura's kidnapping. Either way, since the guy is really well known, the embargo should be on for a while. It'll be a while before I can get info from the HC unit again. I wonder if Yukimura is really unharmed. Considering Hiseki and Fuyuki's feelings, it's pretty hard to think that Yukimura would come back totally unscathed. I don't care about the mystery anymore. Once the media gets a hold of this, all the bullshit is gonna start flying again. Whatever. Anyway, apparently while I was searching for the bat, I ended up finding a different one instead. The blood-sucking type. A pretty fucked up dude. I wonder if they ever made it to the princess after all. Disruptive porn hog is the best at storytelling. I do it, but only when the movie turns into a story. Now we just need to wait until the city blows up. Because that was the end of the chapter, right? When the city just blew up. And we need to find out what happened there. I'll be right back. I need to piss. Indeed, rules to live by. If you shake it more than 4 times, you're playing with it. Absolutely fair. But who doesn't say I want to play with it a little bit, you know? I mean, I like to shake it 6, 7, 8 or more times until something else comes out, you know? And that is something I just, you know, it's a rule I live by too. Maybe I don't want to do it right after I'm pissing, but I'm gonna do it. Hello, Lacerto! Coming in at the weirdest fucking time! It looks like something happened to the old survivor from Ikumu. Got a call from the old lady living next door to him this morning. She didn't know who to call, so she saw my business card and called me. At this point, it looks like he'll be okay, but he could take a turn for the worse at any time. I want to go talk to him ASAP, but all sorts of stuff about Yukimura news has been popping up. I can't get away. Could you go and check on him for me, please? Get a hold of me later tonight and should be able to drive out there. Okay, acts like there's any point when I could have arrived that he wouldn't be saying some out-of-pocket shit. Dude. No, you couldn't. I guess it's best to talk the old man before he dies off. It may end up not even being a joke. Well, yeah, so let's talk to the old man before he goes out of life. I'm out of life forever without you. Same day, in the car. I can see that game. 2:31 p.m. en route. There's some really fishy shit going down. I guess I should hurry. Yamikumo Apartments. 3:20 p.m. Should have been 4:20. Blazing! ¿Cómo estás? Hola, Ivano. ¿Cómo estás? I hope the old dude's okay. Uh-oh. Do you have any relatives close by? I'm living here on my own for years now. But the old lady next door takes good care of me. She is sucking me off. God damn, that mouth is like a fucking vacuum cleaner. So I do okay. Really? By the way, you're, oh, it's you. You really remember me? Yeah, Fuyuki. Good to see you, boy. Morishima. I'm Fuyuki's friend. I see. Yeah. I know the name of one more too. Hiseki, no wait, Hiseki. Oh yeah. And the girl. Riro. Riro? That's her name? Yeah. A relative of the Yukimura family. The Yukimura family? I see. So this Riro girl was sacrificed by the crazy mob because of her ties to the Yukimura family. You didn't know that? No, fuck you. No, sorry, it's the first I've ever heard of it. The fourth poem. Eaten by their parents. So that's what it means. Yeah, that is exactly what it means. And more, huh? The deaf one. I know, always out of pocket. You remembered. What are you talking about? The deaf one, what was Rero, wasn't it again? Isaki, have you forgotten? What? Your boss, right? Who is? Come on, buddy, old man. Still too early to die just yet. I can't believe you've forgotten. I guess you must have gone soft in the head too. The fuck are you talking about? My boss. Was there one more person? Oh. Yeah. The fuck? This guy, man. Who? He died. Five days later, the city explodes. 5 days later, come on. Yeah, it slowly goes on. Rain stopping at night means rain. Rain that stops falling during the night will rarely last long. Okay. It's already August. Could be hotter. Shit, I totally forgot about whittling that wood. Oh my, is that code for something? Whittling that wood, huh? Should probably play with you too. What should we do? Sorry, Red. I'll give you some shrimp later. Telephone! The telephone! Gonna phone. It's me. Erika? Did something happen? It looks like the embargo will be lifted any time now. Embargo, huh? If this were an embargo on Israel, I bet it would have been lifted easily. What the fuck is that sentence? How out of pocket is that fucking Base over case. This is the sentence in all sentences. If this were an embargo on Israel, I bet it would have been lifted years ago. Oh boy! Oh boy! Very relevant. I can't. I just can't. It has been relevant for centuries. That's not even how long Israel. Stood up popping shots from the past. From Suda predicted the future, huh? From 1999. Are you trying to be funny? Why do you always have to screw around like that? I'm not screwing around. This is just how I was written. That's all. Whatever. Listen, the weather hasn't been this nice in a long time, right? The weather's been pretty ugly recently, you know? TheOrcosaurus actually makes a good point. Modern Israel has only existed since the 40s, but... well, we won't get into that here. Please don't. This is too loaded for my channel. Thank you for understanding. I'm reading visual novels about gay furries. I don't think we have a point of discussing Israel here. Why don't we go fishing? Are you asking me out? It was worth a try, I guess. I'm hanging up now. Who in Silver Case is a gay furry? It's the guy who reads it. Shit. Okay, bye. Yo! I mean, bisexual, but gay and bisexual is somewhat the same. Not interchangeably the same, but... Don't assume you're an orco. At approximately 11 p.m. on July 31st. Also, Pussy Pancakes. Yeah, Pussy Pancakes is the most gay furry of all the gay furries. Snow Tower, which houses the Yukimura Group's HQ, was blown up. The entire building was destroyed and 11 people were killed. Miraculously, there were fewer casualties than would normally be expected. Pussy Pancakes. So, we have a tradition here on the channel. Toilet. All visual novel protagonists and probably also all RPG protagonists get named Pussy Pancakes. And yeah, the main character in this visual novel was named Pussy Pancakes. The only visual novel I will never be able to name somebody Pussy Pancakes is in Lacerto's visual novel Haven, because he specifically ruled that out. But I can probably get around that by just typing something differently. And I will find that way on stream. We're gonna fire that thing up once it exists. And then we're gonna try and circumvent the Pussy Pancakes wall. You can't get around it. I made a path for you. Just have to be honest with the response time. The bombing is assumed to be related to the earlier Yukimura bombing. I will be very honest in that reply, in that response dialogue. The bombing is assumed to be related to the earlier Yukimura mansion bombing. At this point, nobody has come forward to take credit for the bombing. Additionally, the victims killed in the explosion were Yukimura Group Chairman Yukimura and 10 members of the board. You didn't name Aoba. That in dramatical murder because we just... Can you even name Aoba? I don't remember. If I didn't, then I fucked up there. The peek behind the curtain. Friends, I'm going to tell him how to do it and he'll pretend not to know any place because entertainment. The victims in the explosion were Yukimura Group chairman and 10 members of the board. Since it was a holiday, regular employees and security staff were away and therefore not injured. I guess I'll get going then. I don't know if that entertainment would be the way to go, you know? Sometimes it's funnier to just go in blind. Hi. If you're looking for Tetsu, he's not here. Actually, today I'm here to see you. Me? I want you to tell me a fairy tale. Go ask your mommy. My mommy isn't here and that blind kid is dead, so... It's a long story, but if you don't mind. Long story sounds nice. Don't blame me if I fall asleep partway through. It's a story we already heard. And we're going back to the typhoon. Tokyo's room. Mikumu 77 bombed today at noon, just 34 hours after the snow tower bombing. The Mikumu 77 area once developed as an industrial area by the Yukimura group was suddenly bombed, causing an explosion covering a 4-kilometer radius. Considering the previous bombings, it is thought that someone attempting to destroy the Yukimura group is likely responsible. However, the perpetrator is as of yet unknown. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Additionally, there are currently no residents in Mikumu 77. It is assumed that no one was killed or injured. But an entire fucking bomb went off in this red. How about it? We should go fishing together. Or maybe just sunbathing, I guess. Okay. I guess I'll just write it all up at once. Yeah, that would be nice so we can move on to the next chapter. I kind of want to get this over with, to be honest. Sumio answered almost all of the questions I had. All of the record, of course. I just showed him the 4 mails I received from Hiseki. Sumio checked them all. I'll call Sumio, Fuyuki, and Hiseki the Mikumu boys. The Mikumu boys were childhood friends. Sumio had been their leader for the entire 20 years. 20 years ago, there was a beautiful girl named Riro Yukimura. Aoba doesn't need to be named Pussy Pancakes because everyone knows he's a bottom. He's literally the female writer's self-insert. That's why he's always been the receiver, not the pitcher. Bro is the definition of pussy. I mean, yeah, like I said, he is the female insert in that story because yeah, his ass is flat. Because these these stories are written by women. Not knocking it entirely, you know, but there's like once you know that it is written by a woman, you see exactly the telltale signs. Like the three boys idol. Lol, Ivano have some manners. No, Ivano is 100% correct. Aoba is flat as a board. Guy has no ass in his pants. Aoba is still the best. No, he's not. I will still 100% and always stand my boy, not Aoba. Riro was raised in a branch family of the Yukimura group and is a distant relative. Riro's family was given some of the Mikumo 77 land. Wano seems to have some strong opinions about soft boys who are painfully obvious bottoms. Mikumo was surrounded by a photochemical smog, and the river was full of water polluted by a narcotic. Soon, anti-industrial protests of the factory would begin as well, with demonstrations filling the street every Sunday. Residents sarcastically referred to this as the parade. And the parade would get more and more lively each weekend, and then one day the residents formed a violent mob and attacked the Yukimura house. The residents, all fucked up from the narcotic in the water, were terrified of the extremely beautiful and early maturing Riro and believed she was a witch. Clear Noise Kuchaku are all cooler than Aoba. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. I think the only person who isn't cooler as Aoba is Mink. Because Mink is like a piece of shit. Riro became a symbol of the Yukimura family who had caused them so much pain and suffering. That day, Riro's parents, terrified of the encroaching mob, left their daughter at home on her own and ran away. I'll summon Mink on you guys. I'm gonna fucking kill Mink if he comes here. I'll just stab him in the fucking face. I have no chill when it comes to Mink. Mikumo boys barely managed to save Riro from the mob and brought her to the mountains to escape. But while Sumio was looking away, Riro was taken away by the mob. Riro was sacrificed and died because they tried to help her escape. An example was made of the three boys. For hearing Riro's words and being enchanted, Sumio had his ears stabbed out. For seeing Riro's cute disguise and being fooled, Hiseki had his eyes soon shut. And for swearing allegiance to the demon Riro, Koyuki had his mouth soon shut. And then the Mikumo boys spent the next 20 years silently plotting their revenge on everyone. Sumio joined the HC unit. He became really good at lip reading and learned to control his intonation when speaking. He faked all of his physical tests at the Central Police Academy and bribed an examiner to pass him for the hearing test. Oh my god! He used special radios and cell phones created by Hiseki to avoid being found out. Hiseki developed software that would convert incoming transmissions into Braille. This software was installed into all communication devices used by Sumio. The Mikumo boys' goal was simple: the complete and utter destruction of the Yukimura concern. Concern isn't a word. No. Who translated? Yes. They put their plans into motion for the Yukimura mansion bombing while Sumio gathered security for his stakeout. Fuyuki kidnapped Chairman Yukimura and confirmed that there was nobody left at the house, and Hiseki blew it up. After that, Hiseki committed suicide as planned to ensure that they couldn't be traced. He had already set up the bomb at Snow Tower before killing himself. At the same time, Fuyuki had Chairman Yukimura on lockdown. Fuyuki sent 2 videos to Investigation HQ to show them that Yukimura was still alive. Sumio met with the locked-up chairman several times and made a promise with him to get him to destroy the Yukimura group himself. Fuyuki demands the ransom. Once it's received, he throws himself into the smokestack. Another suicide just as planned. The chairman Yukimura blows up Snow Tower by his own hands. The Yukimura group has now been scattered to the wind. But the story doesn't end here. The Mikumo boys' final target was Mikumo 77. They still had the purification of the cursed land, in which Mikumo 77 stood. And the release of Riro's restless soul to take care of. Sumio didn't mention it, but there was no way the Mikumo boys would let that dilapidated town remain. Anyone who's been the grotesque remnants of Mikumo 77 would agree. Does Sumio plan to die? Or does he plan to atone for his sins by continuing to live on? Of course I have no idea. Princess Aurora slept the sleep of death. At the top of the tower, Princess Aurora was reborn, as beautiful as ever. But over the past 20 years, Riro would have been mummified, and her remains would have been turning to dust by now. This parade must have begun from the feeling that the princess couldn't be returned to such a filthy place. So it wasn't just 2 boys. That's where I first fucked up. From Morishima to Erika Yukawa. Final riddle. I worked out the final riddle we had overlooked. By the way, August 2nd, 1979 was the day Riro died. As for 77564, when I showed it to Sumio, he laughed and answered. Apparently it was the secret code he told Yukimura to use to blow up Snow Tower. In Lacerta and Aoba's case, I'm calling it how I see it. He's a little too soft boy for my taste, to be honest. You can mock Aoba all you want, but his powers are freaking badass. That is true 100%. Look, Alpha, I kinda feel like you're defending him so viciously here. Our pussy boy Aoba. Because you kinda have the hearts for him. I feel like you're onto something there, you know? And I'm seeing through it, you know? Yeah, that's it. I mean, at least. Lies, I'm only doing so because of Clear and Aoba's room. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we roll with that. Clear And Ixaoba is the best route for sure. Defend Ixaoba like I defend Kujaku. Even though Noise is still my favorite. Only the memories of the princess and the three boys. Clouds are dirtied black and the village died out. Then a nightmare-eating chimera disappears. Along with the wind. The wording was just purposely confusing. This is just a simple joke, basically. This bomb was a warning that Hizeki gave me. The princess and the three boys. The nightmare-eating explosion disappeared with it. Final riddle. Gone! The final riddle is gone.
The silver case.
Oh boy, we did it! Oh, another real movie segment. Save the game, yes. Okay. Let's see, Bo. Did we finish 3? I think, yeah, we need to go with 4 now. Oh god, we still have 3 of those reports. I'm gonna fucking die over here. Woohoo! Yeah, this is this one. Stop just there. Tokyo's room. Now I also understand why every case has a different color scheme, so you can basically add those together. Live, wait, fuck. Was a dream. Last night, the International Environment Agency host computer were hacked by someone. An X-level data was stolen and published online. The published data was deleted by the same agency 2 minutes later. Those who read the message are being tracked. This incident will be likely not publicized. The only data that has publicized was a link to Kamui.net on BBS. The handle name used was Sayuki, probably some sort of play on Kamui's name. Activities on the internet thought to be linked to Kamui have been building up recently. At the very least, Kamui.net needs to be marked. Look into online activities linked to Kamui. Hey, you didn't forget, did you? We just spoke a little while ago. I just tried doing an internet search on you. What a surprise. So you used to work for a gossip magazine, huh? You need to tell me this stuff. I should have you take some bikini photos of me. I mean, nothing weird or anything, though. Maybe just something on the street, if it's nothing too nasty. I could even get naked. How about we start there? I'm usually at Ronnie Rockets pretty much all night. Lots of juicy info there. I also met this genius web designer. He said he'd make my website for me. I'm gonna try and be the internet idol. I'll let you know when it's ready. Check it out. More weird ass mail. It's about enough of this shit. He's like, fuck this shit, I'm completely out. I don't care for Kamui Net. It's probably because all the fuss around Kamui and me being sick of him. But on top of that, I also don't want to mess with someone I know nothing about. Investigate the net. That's so vague. It makes me sleepy. By the way, even if the HC unit has been chasing after lots of online crime, these days apparently Unit 1 is especially over it. There has been all this talk about the state secrets being leaked and some sort of messed up plan being implemented on and whatever. But more importantly, the news about Sayaka Bayan is more realistic and interesting. It involves the internet and everything. From what I gather, it looks like for the entire week leading up to her suicide, Bayan had been secretly filmed in her apartment. The magazine I used to work for was all over this shit. But it was only for a moment. That dodgy website and underground clubs, you could buy secretly filmed videos of her final concert for 10,000 yen or undated movie files of her diddling herself for 25,000 yen. Of her diddling herself, huh? I'ma be right back. Now, when it's about diddling, you leave? Are you for real, King? It's about diddling yourself. The prices for videos of the day of her suicide were 100 times that. All kinds of fake copies flooded the market, and in only 6 days, the prices dropped considerably. Digital data doesn't rot. What do you think Arthur is gonna go do, Orko? I think he's gonna be diddling himself. That is 100% what he's gonna do right now. Wait. Yeah, wait, what? They filmed somebody without their consent? Diddling themselves and then they sold it. Well, what's there to wait on? Who we diddling? I just explained. We don't diddle anyone. Somebody diddled themselves. They got filmed without their permission. And then people sold it on the on a black market, so to speak. And then she jumped off a roof, and that was the story. That's the diddling. That is the darkest diddling that has ever been diddled. Oh yeah, you can also diddle yourself, obviously, but make sure you're not being watched or recorded. Just consume them and toss them. That's it. Same thing with buy and suicide. Nobody gives a shit anymore. From around the third or so, it was already over. It's like a high school kid's fleeting hobby. This is how the times are now. Shit, that was fucking cynical. Including myself. The people of the world are so numb to this stuff right now. A super famous idol singer gets secretly filmed at her home and then kills herself from the shock. Which is fucked up, but the fact that everyone is already forgetting that might mean that Sayaka Bayan wasn't such an awesome idol after all. Very dark shit right there, exactly. I'm sorry, but when I diddle, I release on Pornhub. God! There was a press conference about a year ago, just before Bayan's private concert. At the time, she just seemed like some annoying fucking upstart. But viewing her through the monitor, she had this strange glow about her. Like she herself had been digitized. She had this balance between reality and surreality. That's why she got famous. Then she got consumed out the ass and subsequently deleted. This can only be called a tragedy. There is a video out there. I don't feel bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a detail. It happens every day on the internet in the modern day, though. I didn't know it happened back in the 90s too. Oh, you never heard of the Pamela Anderson videotape? It even happened before the internet was really big. Like, there was a case where Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee filmed themselves making love, and that videotape somehow got stolen, and some very, very weird people did then try to sell this video. Man, he has a hog. And it ended also up on the internet afterwards. That really was something that has happened. So this is not really new. This is like 100% confirmed shit, dude. What is this? A sitcom? Everyone and their uncle is a goddamn comedian these days. Tommy Lee, very Hogworthy, yeah. I remember hearing about that, yeah. There's a series on, I don't know which shitty streaming service it was, where Sebastian Stan plays Tommy Lee, and I don't remember who played Pamela, but they basically chronicled this entire shit. And also Toilet is famous apparently. Yeah, I've seen that post. Yeah, he's internet famous, maybe. I went to the HC unit for the first time in 3 days. Kisabi looked bored. Maybe it's because he has nobody. Allegedly. Maybe it's because he has nobody to talk to recently. Ever since that shit went down, Kusabi won't talk about Sumio. At the very least, he has nothing to say to me. Keeps acting like nothing's happening. How's the investigation coming along? What investigation? I don't know, but they're probably still looking for underground sites and stuff, right? No one wants him to give... No one wants him give me meat I can work with. Like on the internet. Ah, the internet, huh? Fuck the internet. I agree. There are lots of crimes going down, right? Net crime. What is that again? I know I heard about this stuff from someone, but I don't get it, to be honest. What is the internet even for? I agree, but there are lots of things. Whatever, I'm just not interested. It looks like the others disagree. Like bee pancakes. Oh, really? Well, whatever. When are you going home already? I'm going to the sauna to refresh and go home. Like an old man. Oh, yeah. Old man style is best style. 150,000%. What the fucking hassle? Maybe I'll just cheat. That's also perfect. Maybe I'll just cheat. What was the number again? Oh yeah, I've got a cell phone too. I haven't used that ever since the charger broke. The internet is for when this month wants to make porn and toilet tissue. It was the early 90s. What a time to be alive. Ooh, Morishima. Oh, Tokyo, hold on. I'm in the middle of chat. Oh, okay, I'll hang up then. What? Nothing. Just read your mail. Oh, okay. What a surprise. Why has she like... What's wrong with her fucking eyes? Look at the eyes. She looks like... Oh my... Jesus Christ, dude. Those eyes are fucking apart. Oh my god. I have no shame. I know you don't. I know you don't, and that's okay. I didn't think you'd call so scout then. I mean... Hey. Do you know where Kamui Net is? Nope, not really interested. I'll ask. That's cool. In chat now. Would someone there know? The top page URL changes all the time because of copycats and fake sites and stuff. A horse hitter. Because there's no cock like horse cock. Send your asshole into shock. And apparently makes you doughy-eyed too. I see. Also, the real Kamui Net has a shitload of links to stuck it. Nobody seems to be sure which is the real thing and which is a fake. Okay. I mean, I'm just reading what I was told there. I mean, if you start with a horse hitting her, I have to go into the horse cock song in chat, but that... It's just how it is, you know? Thought you sounded kinda monotone. Okay, here is the current URL. Hold on, I'll write it down. Ready? Okay. www.shinedan.com/things. That's the .com bubble about to burst. Here's the backdoor password. Inden Oyamauku. What was that video you told me to never look for? I'm not gonna repeat it. If you don't remember, it's better. This should work. Got it. I've been waiting for my prize. Okay. I'll give you something good. For reals. Yeah, awesome. Be careful out there. I'll be fine. I'm pretty resourceful. Later. Kamui Uehara. Tokyo's room. He's writing his memo. Alright, seen it. I sent against your wishes. Ah, come on. Was eye-opening. Jesus. I read all kinds of messages and replies and propaganda. This place is huge and weird. Kamui has been deified and is worshipped here. Deified. He's become a god. It's kind of like the people who were really into Sayaka Bayan. Kamui Net is just totally full of shit. Even if there was something there with any amount of meaning, it would be impossible to actually find it. Kamui Net is going to deteriorate. It's now deteriorating. Is Kamui hiding out there? To the chat room. Jeffrey, that was fun. Gillen, it was like a dream grandkid. I don't even notice the passing of time. Goal. Golds. Agreed. Good evening. Good evening, Sasanami. Hey, Sasanami. Long time no see, Sasanami. Are you guys talking about last week's offline party? Hello. Yeah, we watched the movie. It was awesome. We know you're watching. That murder scene was crazy. Agreed. Message. Do you get it? This is a private message between you and me alone. You're watching us from there, right? You've been found out. Everyone knows. Raincat. Everyone dies always, no matter what. Grandkid. Blood is blue. Response to the tsunami. Okay, so this command lets me chat with specific users only, though we can talk in secret. Well, yeah, duh. I don't know how you made it here, but fuck off, you're annoying. It continues forever. Come on, let me try it out. Everyone's starting to look into you. That was totally a homage to Kubrick. Agreed. We bleed out and die. Brain cat, totally. What do you mean they're looking into me? Who you are, where you live, etc. They can't find that out in minutes. Once a tsunami. Go for it. Do you know, Typhoon? I live in number 501. Oh, this is getting Epstein related. If you're coming up, put coffee on. I'm hella bored anyways. Holy shit, this guy just gave a stranger on the internet his address. Tokyo is fucking stupid. He's a fucking idiot. I don't want coffee. Yeah, I know you want sex. It's okay. What are you talking about? Just some bullshit. He thinks he'll be fine. Fucking idiot. Or just doesn't understand at all. Turtle guy, you dicks talking about me? Kick this asshole. You're gonna die. I can kill you anytime. Be a bit more friendly, fuck sticks. What should we do with him? He's an amateur. You guys are dirty. You've all been monitoring me? Fuck off. Shut the fuck up. You stick out too much. Kill yourself. Here. The sentence of the internet. Kill yourself. KYS. Okay, fine. I got it. Sorry for disturbing your chat. I feel bad. I'll disappear. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. What command do I use to leave? Die! Man, that is prime IRC chat room here. God damn. This place is fucked. Fuck off. Absolutely. Oh wait, I should fuck off. Okay, Vano. Bye, it was fun, everyone. I'm supposed to be fucking off. I wish you all the very best, and we are seeing each other soon. Okay? Take care, bye-bye! Nah, I'm back. I'm not ending. Make me a sandwich. You go to fucking Arby's, Ivano, okay? You go to fucking Arby's for your shitty sandwich, okay? You go and buy yourself a fucking sandwich with your own money, okay? For telling me to fuck off. What the hell happened while I was gone? I didn't mean it. Come back. I was just goofing off. I was just making a little fun, you know? Damn. What's wrong? You look exhausted. I'm not exhausted. I'm not exhausted, but... Hey, you know what generation gap means? Did you get a young girlfriend or something? I mean, like, Can you even understand the younger generation? Like the internet generation or whatever? Actually, there are more people on the net in their 30s than any other age group. Really? But people in their 30s may not really understand what the internet is really made of, I guess. What do you mean? For example, people publish their journals and stuff, right? Online, I mean. Journals, yeah, I see those. I read those a lot myself, too. The ones written by younger people are totally beyond my comprehension. Like how? Those journals are written by writers who are conscious of the reader, right? And most of those writers have specific type of reader in mind. Fine, I'll go buy myself a shitty French dip fries combo at Arby's for $8 and eat it by myself. Yeah, you fucking do that. Not worth the $80, just whoever sells fries for $8 can go fuck themselves. Yeah, I will agree with that. Like, I go one house over and I get like fries for €4. And it's a big fucking portion of fries. It's not like a minuscule one, it's like a really big portion of fucking fries. God damn, now talking about fries, I really want fucking fries. Fries would be fucking bullet right now. Jesus, come. It comes with a drink too. It still is too expensive. I pay €6 when I want a drink. What the fuck is wrong with America, dude? I mean, it's not that much cheaper, but holy shit. I really want fries now. Can somebody buy Uncle Orko a pack of fries? Is that a possibility today? Nah, I'm kidding. I am kidding. Nobody's buying me anything, please. They use words specifically to create a world for themselves and the reader. America is so cooked. I know it's like $6 here. Yeah, like I said, it's not that much. Is the fast food over Germany cheaper than how it is here in America? Yeah, because, I mean, if you go to McDonald's, it's basically very expensive. But if I go, like, I have one house, like, one house over, I have a pizzeria, right? And they make like pizza, and you get like the big pizza for €8, €9. The family ones are like more like 15, €16, family sized. And then you get like the doner for €4, get the fries for €4. Like you can actually eat pretty okay, even with like, as long as you don't go to a fucking chain or something, you know. Chains are the death sentence. You just need to look for the small joints that are like not branded, essentially. And yeah, then you can eat pretty well. Like, and it is also not dog shit quality, you know. Most even the fast food joints here, or let's call them the or the in joints, they have reasonably okay quality. I mean, it's not like super amazing, and it can vary greatly in terms of quality. But like they have pretty good stuff. Like the one a house over. Let's get pizza to anyone in the States. I can't do that. I lack the funding. America's like that too, and you get more food for your money at the smaller local restaurant. Yeah, just like avoid these kind of shitty chains and that shit, you know? Like, don't go to fucking Olive Gardens. Go to your local Italian. Don't go to, I don't know what else you have, McDonald's or Burger King or Arby's or Wendy's. Just go to your local, like, street vendor or anyone else, you know? They usually make the stuff better anyways. And you can eat okay for a little bit more money. So, for a little bit less money. Pizza for everyone. Okay, Vanu, you pay. They use words specifically to create a world only for themselves and the reader. There shouldn't be a huge number of people who can read something like that and actually understand it properly, but these channels are written with the perfect reader who can understand and share the writer's feelings in mind. I'm sorry I was speaking to anyone in the States. Sorry, just saying. I wasn't really asking you. I know, I'm just goofing off, dude. I'm just making fun of it. Or not fun of it, but I'm just trying to lighten the mood. You should know me. I'm a goofy motherfucker. Or at least I try to be a goofy motherfucker. I pay. Alright, Ivan just said everyone's getting pizza. You knew it because I'm just being a beggar asshole for pizza. In a good way. These people have the entire world as their audience, and yet they sit there writing up stuff that nobody can really understand. These aren't even messages or real statements of people who crave attention. They are just little tweets and twitters. But I guess this sort of thing is necessary. The young people, at least. What? Tweets and twitters are necessary? Yes. That and quietly bring these things to light as well. And you read a lot of this kind of shit, huh? Yes, I'm sick, I suppose. Yeah, I want thin crust pizza supreme. Sounds so good. Any article is written under the assumption that people will read it, even articles that the writer doesn't want read. Subconsciously, one starts speaking to the reader. Why do I write up my investigation reports like a diary? At first, it was just for memo purposes. After several years, it turned into a sort of diaries. Articles can't contain personal viewpoints. Maybe that's why I write all the shit in a diary, even more happily than writing the articles themselves. I'll just take anything, I'm easy. Regular with sausage for me. I had a dream this morning. I'll just take a margarita with buffalo mozzarella and a little bit basil and tomatoes. That's my jam. There was a long line in front of me. They were at a bus stop waiting for the bus. I was there too as a child. After a while, the bus came and a pretty woman checked each kid and let them on. My turn came, and as she checks me, she says, "You don't have enough life weight, so you can't get on the bus." So I was left behind by myself, and the bus took off. Sausage, the last pizza man brought me sausage. Things got wild. No veggies for me except mushrooms. But not everyone likes mushrooms. Man, no veggies, huh? You and King Alpha must be good friends. Life weight. What the hell is that? Yummy. Why? Who are you? It again? I love mushrooms. You're even better friends though with King Alpha. I'll be right back. Guess who's back? Back again. Work who's back. Tell a friend. I am Bark. Thank you, King Alpha. That same dream again. I think I might be cursed. My whole damn life is cursed. Is it though? Is it really that cursed? Misao Morishima, it's so hot out, but how have you been doing? As always, you don't call, so I'm mailing you now. You're probably surprised, right? Taka taught me how to use the computer. So now I can send emails. Taka also told me your email address. Is this email reaching you? What have you been up to these days? Do you have work? Please be careful and take care of yourselves. I received a bunch of pomegranates you love, so I sent you some. It should be there by now. Anyway, I'll mail you again soon. Please take a hold of me once in a while, Mom. I'm back. Sorry, my phone died. It died at the exact right moment because I was gone anyways. So that was perfect timing, dude. That was perfect timing. I got your mail. I'm doing okay. Work is fine. Pomegranates, huh? Did I love those? Good timing then, exactly. I'll reply later, but after 3 years of no contact, of course a person would worry. In sending pomegranates out of the blue after all this time, that's pretty abrupt. It's... Your mom just wants to tell you she loves you, you know? But why did you go 3 years no contact with your mom? No, from no name and subject no title to Tokyo Morishima. Do you know who I am? Don't bother checking the address, but you probably have an idea who it is. Stay away from Kamui Net, same goes for the HC unit. Stay completely away from anything involving Kamui. This isn't a request, it isn't even a warning. What I'm doing is much more simple than that. Turtle guy, what command do I use to live? Forget Kamui, kill your memories. Yes, that's the command you've been given. Turtle guy. Okay, fine, I got it. Sorry for disturbing your chat. I feel bad. I'll disappear. That's right. Your very existence is literally going to disappear. If you don't follow orders, take care. The bat is always watching. Woof woof. Son of a bitch. Finally showed up. Motherfucker. This better be the real one. I'm going to expose the shit out of you. From Tokyo Morishima to / about the bat. Remember the bat he mailed me? Looks like the person you found before wasn't really the bat. Was a dummy. Look into it properly this time. I'll pay you whatever. Just get me info on him. Want to draw him out right in front of me. You get paid to do this, so you're a pro, right? Don't get me fooled again this time. The bat is a hassle. I can tell that he's just going to keep getting in my way. He knows everything I'm doing online. He also knows that I've been going to the HC unit. Who would want to know this shit? Maybe someone he's in love with. Maybe someone in love with me. I need to find out more about the bat. Maybe I'll contact another investigation slash to be able to find something. The chat room is run by his company. Erica can't do anything but slash to be able to get through the back end and check stuff out. It'd be no problem for him. But the problem is that I was chatting with Erica. I have to be careful. Did the bat know about me? Is there some sort of hidden camera in my apartment? How did he know from the beginning that I was chasing after Kamui? I can't figure it out. You know, Hana's useless. Even when I was chatting with your wife, Erika, he suddenly showed up. Possibly? Nope. That can't be it, can it? Blue Dahlia Street. We are going back to the jackhammer, boys! Gonna hammering our jack a little bit, or jacking our hammer a little bit. As I entered my regular shot bar, I saw a rare face. Erika was sitting in the bar talking with the bartender. I probably had a weird look on my face as Erika stared at me, as if to say, well, excuse me for being here. Yeah, well, excuse you, bitch. What are you doing in my man cave? Get the fuck out. Gotta whittle that wood. Jack that hammer, yes! I went and sat down next to her at the bar. You're just in the right place. Am I? What do you mean? You know what this is? What is it? I got it from someone. Someone gave you a present? Oh snap, it's a pomegranate. Have you ever had one before? Of course. I like these. Here, take one then. I have too many to eat. Thought I could sell them here. This is supposed to be a family-friendly stream. No. No, it's not. Fuck you, King. This has never been a family-friendly stream. This is not your usual Christian Minecraft server, okay? We are not praying to the Lord here. You are thoroughly mistaken. Get out. Jesus be watching us, but we ain't watching the Jesus. A new job? Who the hell gave you pomegranates anyways? Mom. Mom? Apparently I like these. What a nice mom. Yeah, she's awesome. You're not actually related by blood though. Huh? I was adopted. We didn't know that. I hadn't told you. Anyways. Regardless of how I probably look, I was raised with lots of love and care. More than I needed. Between me and Toilet, we've corrupted the Christian Minecraft server today. Let's sing some family-friendly songs and eat some kid-friendly snacks. Okay, I'm gonna shout out on my ecstasy pill while singing There's no cock like horse cock. Send your asshole into shock. If you need more horse cock, you will hear me say now or whatever. How I don't know how the song goes. Or this one is also good. Hit her in the shitter, treat her like a critter. Fuck that lady, right? Jesus and God have left the chat. They've never been here in the first place. This chat has a restraining order to God and Jesus. They have to be at a distance of 50 meters at all time. It's only a family-friendly stream if it's the Mamiya family. I want fruit snacks, Uncle Orko. Fuck off. I have 2 grapes for you. You can't have those. I'm so sorry. That's why it turned out like this. I can't really face my mom. Since when? Maybe when I was about 7. I want apple juice, Uncle Orko. Holy shit! Get to the fucking fridge and get some apple juice. Holy fuck, man. Don't make it so complicated. What about before that? Upper pull up fucked up by fucked by a country boy. That's what wheels. Fucked by a country boy. I don't really remember. Yeah. Just like you. Is it? Probably think that's cool, right? Well, totally unrelated, but you're drinking something weird, right? Always drink that. This is my first time. By the way, I'm correct in assuming that our work is done. If so, then it happened again. What? He's back. Who is? So, I got something for you. Let me go back to my living room. Let me show you something. I warn you. I will be completely transparent. This is an AI song. But I thought I'd let you listen to it. Because it's kind of funny. 1 second. Let me get that set up for you so you you can hear it in the background. But again, full transparency, this is AI made. Just so you know. You don't want to hear anything? Orko, why are you using AI? Because I think the song is funny. Here we go.
There ain't nothing gay about sucking dick. It's what we do out here in the sticks. I get in my truck with all of my buddies and get butt naked and start giving tuggies. If you have a few beers, it ain't gay anymore. We're fucking each other on the kitchen floor and licking our goobers, getting down on all fours. We're 10 big men all dropping our drawers. There ain't nothing gay about sucking your bros. We're pumping our dumplings with our country poles. We hunt, we fish, we smack and squeeze. Just 10 big boys down on our knees. We're fucking each other, boy, don't you doubt it. And there ain't a damn thing that's gay about it.
There's nothing gay about it. Just normal male behavior.
We hit the woods with our rifles and beers, then drop our pants and slap some rears. Ain't no shame in having some fun. We're jerking our buddies till the work gets done. We ain't gay, we're just raised this way. We're having sex with men today. We hunt by day and hunt by night. When you have enough beer, it feels so right. And there ain't nothing gay about sucking your bros. We're pumping our
It would have been
Cracking beers and slapping cheeks. We're 10 big men down by the creek. We're straight as hell, you heard it right. We're fucking each other every damn night. And there ain't nothing gay about sucking your bros. We're pumping our dumplings with our country poles. We hunt, we fish, we smack and squeeze. Just 10 big boys down on our knees. We fucking each other, boy, don't you doubt it. And there ain't a damn thing that's gay about it.
It would have been immensely funnier if it was an AI, though. I will say that, because AI will just do whatever you tell it. If this would be made by real people, it would be exceedingly more funny. That's just my opinion. But yeah, ain't nothing gay about this. Nothing gay at all. Back to our game. There's also nothing gay about it, playing this game, I guess. The same dream continued. The same woman was there, silent. Suddenly she was next to me. She asked me why I was there again. I just happened to be there, I guess. I walked toward the bus. I asked her what life weight was. She slowed down and looked at me. She said, "You're not the standard." I asked again, and she said, "I'll tell you then. Life weight," and that's the word I used by the ranchers when weighing livestock before the slaughter. The animals get sent back if they aren't heavy enough, and it didn't have enough life weight yet. There should be an orco version of him singing. I can't sing for shit. It's always the thing, you know. I'm not big on AI, but Dorian Vale has some really good fantasy songs. The girls are fighting again. Put up a butt catching ring and tell them to fight it out in there. It'll be super awkward. For them at least. Big fan of echoes in the algorithm. Okay, I'll check it out. This realness, what the fuck, was creepy. Don't bother checking the address. I'm so fucking tired of this crap. Me too. Me too. Ooh. Hey, toilet, tired of crap. Hey, toilet TTV, tired of crap. What the hell? Maybe the heat is giving me these fever dreams. Here, let's take a trip to the beach together sometime. Well, that was a dummy. Damn. The bat is probably using some crazy good software. It sounds fun. I'll try again. I don't know if I'm a pro, but whatever. Probably best to cause some trouble for the bat. I'll need some time, so I'll get back to you again. Our mail might be being intercepted. How exciting. I'm attaching a file to cover up your footsteps. You're welcome. You know what a vandal is? It's the type of networker who likes to do destructive stuff. That's who broke Kamui Net. See you. Flash sent over part of the broken Kamui Net. The old man guy broke Kamui Net. Then he made the new Kamui Net. A new hero is born. What a bunch of retarded bullshit. This internet is a tool made by people. It's nothing special nor new. It's like a fake world, incomplete, but full of weirdos and psychos. It makes people dumb. Holy shit! Studa51 wrote this in 1999 and he couldn't be more on the money if he wanted to. It's like a fake world, incomplete, but full of weirdos and psychos. It makes people dumb. Destruction, creation, the birth of heroes. It all shows how stupid this shit is. This is amazing. I fucking love this. Hit him with the stone cold stunner. I've enjoyed my time with you, but I think I gotta go. It sounds serious. Okay. Take care, toilet. Damn. Now, if there's danger there, it's due to all the stupidity. A mongoloid with a knife is danger. A mongoloid. Holy fucking shit. This is a mongoloid. I haven't heard the term mongoloid in a very fucking long time. I think since like basically middle school. when we ran around and called everyone a fucking mongoloid. Or in German, einen Mongoloiden. The bat is the same, or maybe not. I still have no idea what's his deal and it pisses me off. Men use thought only to justify their injustices. Speech only to conceal their thoughts. Same day, smoke shop Mulholland. And why is it called Mulholland again? Of course, it's a David Lynch reference. Like, in the end 90s, everything in Japan that was a murder mystery referenced Lynch in some way. I just realized that it is called Mulholland, but we've been here before. One carton of the regular. Here you go, placebo, right? I envy you. Where did that come from all of a sudden? You seem like you don't have a care in the world. What, me? Am I wrong? Huh? Wrong? I mean, like, quit wasting time here and do some work. Work, huh? Japan loves David Lynch. They fucking do. You need to get yourself a jobby job. What, old woman? What are you fucking talking about, bitch? I need to get myself a jobby job. I'm gonna fuck you in the ass, bitch. My job. Like, ass rail the shit out of you. Grandma needs love too. G-MILFs. Yeah. Gangster MILFs. No. Oh, no. Grandma MILFs. No, that is a GILF. A GILF. GILF. Grandma or grandpa I like to fuck. You can choose, yeah? It's not DILF or MILF, it's GILF. It's just one nice packaged unisex term. Exactly. GILF. Exactly that, Ivano. Just a nice unisex term, and it's fantastic. No, I didn't. Why did you delete the message? There we go. The dream continues. The woman says, "Don't you remember?" Remember though who those kids were? I tried hard to remember. I've been here before. But I can't remember. The bus is coming soon. The kids are coming too. Be quiet and don't look at anything. They'll come talk to you. She warned me. Once they notice you, they'll seal you in and you won't be able to escape. Even if they thought you've gotten away with it. Damn. I still like gangster moves and dilfs though. That's fine. That is your pejorative. You can like that and you should like it. You should like what gets your rocks off. Or box. Rocks or box? A dream. Dreams don't really stick in my memory this clearly, do they? Pejorative, Orko, no pejorative. What? Prerogative. Not pejorative. Oh yeah, it's your prerogative. Or pejorative. Yeah, you're right, you're right. You're completely correct on that. Ah, Mom! Mom's not here to help you, you little shit. Pretty funny mix-up, actually. Fuck! I'm sick of this. Yeah, I just go to the computer. Always pick the inbox. I sent some info on the bed to an underground BBS. The account he used to mail you was some abandoned account on the net. All sorts of people had been using it, so it's impossible to find out who he is from that. But there's a way to track him, although I can't mention it here. It might be actually really easy. Today's bonus present is a rare file from Sayaka Bayan. Enjoy later. I don't want that file. 100% not. She looks like any other girl. She has no idea she's being watched. And she looks bored. Maybe she's exhausted, but she looks older than usual. The video made is obvious why she'd want to die. The video made it obvious She'd want to die. She probably couldn't take it. It was too much for her. She was being watched without knowing it. So she simply chose to end it. She decided to say goodbye to this fucked up world. Looks like Kamui Net was destroyed. Do you have any info? I wonder what kind of guy this open end customer is. By the way, do you know how to search for hidden cameras? I feel like I'm being watched at home. That's a joke. But when looking into Kamui online, you should be careful unless you want to deal with some fuckstick like the bat that is. I totally forgot to mail my mom. I got your mail. I got the pomegranates too. I tried them. How nostalgic. I feel like I used to eat lots of these in pigs too. Don't see much of them recently. But anyways, I'm glad you seem to be doing well. Things are the same as always over here. I'm not too busy, so I'll make some time to go visit. Talk to you later. Another cigarette. The guy's smoking more than a fucking chimney. Flashes another mongoloid with a knife. Looks like I gave him a toy for this game. That's fine, but he tends to get fucked up sometimes. I also have no idea who Slash is or where he's from, and I'm only using him as a convenient tool. Holy shit, his rambling's getting more psychopathic. Like, Tokyo, what's wrong with you? Now I'm only using him as a convenient tool. But on the other side of the internet, there's a guy who calls himself Slash, who actually exists, and he has his own everyday life as well. I don't know or care what kind of life that may be, but still. The internet can tweak the real world itself. This is really bad feeling. This really bad feeling inside me keeps building up and spreading. One thing that's for certain is that if the bad really has the capacity to become a viable threat, then this is not just a game. Apparently that's exactly what I want. I close my eyes and the fear expands exponentially. Suddenly something touched my hand, thinking it would come from far away. I'd been listening for it, but without any warning, there was suddenly someone next to me. I can't let them notice. Why? I don't know. Someone is trying to hold my hand. It was a child's hand. I opened my hand so as not to hold theirs back. Hold my hand, please hold it. The voice of a small child. I got the feeling that the child was standing in front of me, but not just one. I can hear the voices of dozens of children lined up in front of me. One behind me. Someone suddenly grabbed my shoulders from behind. I ended up turning around and looking at them. There stood. Today's word is useless like beating air. Something not worth doing at all, a complete waste of effort. Yeah. Okay, we did it. That or Kamui is fucking with his head. Maybe he is Kamui. As we know, Kamui is established to be a lot of entities or a lot of people, because all of them were like bred in these bunkers down under. Not down under, but underground. So he could be very well a Kamui too and slowly losing it. Because Kamuis have like, I don't know, expiration dates and just start murdering people indiscriminately. Once shit goes wrong, I guess. Makes sense. Yeah. I got it. And it makes also sense that he's Kamui because he's like with other people, or with other children in his dream. That's one hint at it. And the other hint that he actually casually dropped earlier is that he's adopted. So, yeah. I forgot about the Kamuis in the bunker. And that they had expiry dates. No, the expiry date I just made up. I don't know anything about an expiry date, but I can imagine that this is like one of the mechanics or something they implemented into them, that they basically go insane at one point, because that's just how they are basically programmed or trained. And it makes perfectly sense that he's another Kamui, essentially. So I wouldn't be surprised, because his ramblings also get more psychotic now for some reason. Like, since this chapter, he's writing very differently. He didn't write as psychotic in the last chapter and in the chapters before. At least I don't remember that. But yeah, that is just an educated guess sometimes. Oh god, there's so many fucking stupid emails. I have to read them all. Oh, Jesus Christ. From America. Looks like Old Man had a partner. The handle is neutral. Old Man was one of the guys in the chat room, we remember. Their handle is neutral. I don't know who they are or what they are trying to do. A lot of net users have been talking about them, but it looks like the media has paid them no mind so far. I want to hear more about the bat. How's the investigation going? How are you investigating? Have you received contact again? Being watched. Is that a joke about Sayaka Bayan? The incident was a fuck up and on the part of the agency, I think. Nobody, including her, was paying enough attention to risk management. To be honest, I am now doubting whether that whole thing wasn't just a setup. That ended up going horribly. Either way, I'm not really interested. Hidden cameras are everywhere. Even in my office. You can't go on living. If you let that bother you constantly. Unless you move out to the desert or something. Man, living in the desert is fucking insane. Yeah, if he's adopted, that explains it, and he's very different in this chapter, so I think your theory is on the money. We'll see if it's on the money. I might be completely wrong. I'm just speculating here because that's part of the fun of visual novels, right? The speculation. The speculation. I finally got a hold of the bat's tail. I'll let you know if he falls for my trap. Today's attached file may be kinda boring. It's some underground document about the mayoral elections for the 24 wards. Whistleblower style. Whoever wrote this is pretty fucked up in the head. Do bats have tails? No, they don't. But yeah. Tokyo Murashima. Goodness. Looks like it's coming along well. I trust you. Get it done. If you find out where he is, let me know ASAP. Don't do anything without telling me. Your job is simply to find this guy. Don't forget that. From Tokyo Murashima to Erika. The bat is fucked up, no matter how you look at it. He's not just some normal stalker. I thought that he was some dickhead, and I still sort of think so now, but recently the threat is starting to feel more and more realistic. You should stay away from the bat after all. So basically, be careful. I may find out who he really is. I'll let you know more when I find out more, that's all. Well then, inbox, we have still the daily word. A soft answer is a specific cure of anger. If someone attacks you, accept the blow softly. Don't go for vengeance. Yeah, okay. 24th precinct. Same day we went out, Office 24, to the Heinous Crime Units. Question is, do we have our Astroglide too? Ooh, boo. You say, ooh, ooh, boo, ooh, boo. Oovos and ovos in chat, let's go! Yeah. Oh, that was my back. Oh god, that cracked. Holy shit. When your back cracks like this when you sneeze, you know you're getting old. Bored my ass. That's also something you probably shouldn't tell a partner if you have one. Telling them, look, my ass is so bored of you. I need better dick. That's pretty harsh. Not gonna lie. Happens to me too. You might be getting up there in age, King. It's starting now. Starting now. You're looking pretty fucking spiffy yourself, huh? Really? I'm the same as always. You look worse than usual. More importantly, how's the investigation coming along? The internet one? Lol, I'm 33. That's the age where it all starts, King. Believe me, that's the age where it all starts. The first signs are coming. You're not ready. Internet one? Nothing special yet. No! Yes! By the way, you're good with underground stuff, right? How come? You told Big Dick, didn't you? Did I? A little kid. No, actually a teenage girl. Got addicted to the internet and went missing. Fuck is going on? It's easy. Kids are weak to raw desire. They look up the world of truth. They think it's the same as freedom. They mix up reality and fiction. So that's what it's like on the other side, huh? You're a year older than me, Alpha. Yeah, same on either side. It's a complicated world out there. Home. Still happens on the internet today. Yeah. It's all coming back. Anyways, the internet has all sorts of things swirling together. Very much so. Very much so. Guys, boys, I'm taking my leave. I'll be back with Greenskins Yap in 2 hours. I'll get ready for the show. And got pretty far today. We still have 2.5 chapters to read. I'm kind of struggling a little bit at the moment with this, but it's okay. I'll get through this. I've been through worse. See you at gig. Yeah. That is 100% what we do. Lacerto too. Yeah. Alright, everyone. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for joining. I've been TheOrcosaurus. You've been the loveliest audience that I can imagine and can ask for. And I'll be back tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, with Dead Reset. And until then, take very good care of yourselves. No, I'm back with Greenskins Yaps, obviously later. And tomorrow with Dead Reset. So take care of yourselves and bye-bye.